Pastor Michael from God is Enough Ministry. Today I would like to share the Word of God with you from the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 7 to 13. And this is a continuation of the 7 churches in the book of Revelation. Today we shall be talking about the church in Philadelphia, which is church number 6. The church in Philadelphia, church number 6. Before we go into the word, do please join me on YouTube through Pastor Mike TV, and do please subscribe. The high plateau city of Philadelphia lies about 25 miles southeast of Sardis. Philadelphia was established by King Attalus II, and it became a strong fortress city. Although nothing is known about the origin of the church in Philadelphia, but it has a long history of faithfulness to the Lord. The speaker identifies himself as the one who is holy and true, who holds the key of David. What he opens, no one shuts, and what he shuts, no one opens. These attributes calls attention to Jesus Christ as the true Messiah, the Messiah that can open the door of joy to you, the joy of glory, the joy of promotion, the joy of advancement, and the joy of long life and prosperity. And no gate of hell, and no one can shut it down. The same Messiah can also close the doors of sorrow, of sadness, of penury, of backwardness, the doors of sickness and death. And no one and no gate of hell can open it. Holiness is the attribute of God the Father, whereby we can sense His presence in our midst. Truth means that God is trustworthy and reliable in His words and actions. Now let's talk about reference to the key of David. The book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah, chapter 22, verse 20, can also elaborate on this. But let's talk about it and the meaning here in the book of Revelation. It means Christ has absolute authority from the Father, and He opened a door for the word, for the Philadelphians, that even their enemies cannot shut that door. And what is an open door? What does it stand for? This speaks of Christ, authority in the household of God, referencing or referring to Christ, openness to what? To the door, or openness of the door to His kingdom. For those who does what? For those who love Him. There we are talking about the saints. And the name David signifies Christ as the means, or the one who determines, who dwells in His kingdom, and the one that doesn't dwell there. Therefore, we chose to obey God, and we chose to be faithful. The speaker acknowledged the Philadelphians' weakness. That is, they don't have much strength. But the little they have, they use to, or they chose to obey God with it. They chose to obey His words. And they chose to be faithful to the gospel and the apostolic doctrines and the teachings of His word, even during persecutions. The Lord will cause their enemies to fall at their feet. And the Lord will what? Will protect the church from what? From the great tribulation. The great tribulations and temptation that is to befall the world, to test everyone. But to the conquerors, they shall be what? They shall be made pillar of the what? Of the temple of God. And God's name shall be written all over them. God's name shall be written all over them. And they will dwell, or they will abide in His kingdom. They will be a citizen of the new Jerusalem, meaning God's eternal city. Brethren, are you obedient to God? Are you faithful to His words? Are your churches faithful to God and His words? Brethren, I will stop right here for now. Until next time we shall meet again, do please remember that God is enough for you, and please stay blessed.